Aisha, I was woken in the early hours of this morning by the air raid siren, as were many others in Kyiv. But you know, very few people will have bothered to go down to the shelters because people have faith in the air defences, and for good reason. It's not that nobody gets killed here anymore by Russian missiles and kamikaze drones. They do. Last month was terrible. 5 people were killed, 18 strikes. But against that, how many were deflected? 154 missiles were shot down by the air defences and 454 drones were destroyed. Now, what that means is that the threat is much diminished. And it also means that life in Kyiv is very different from what you find in the east of the country, where there is complete devastation from the war. Now, the Russians are still trying, and they are hitting with their cruise missiles other cities. Odessa, Kryvyi Rih, Kramatorsk. There have been casualties in those cities all the way through the last few weeks while we have been here in the country. But because of the air defences donated by the Americans, the Germans and others, life here in the capital has been transformed. Every night over Kyiv and other cities, air defences protect Ukrainian civilians. Every morning, in an undisclosed location just outside the capital, the radar, guns and controls of a German Gepard system are prepared for action. Each gun fires 550 rounds per minute. In the last 6 months, this crew has shot down 4 Iranian-made Shahed drones and 2 cruise missiles, preventing death and destruction in the city.
Основна перевага даної зенітно-самохідної установки в тому, що за допомогою комп'ютерної системи і простоти управління нею дуже просто керувати. І саме основне ще те, що відносно дешевими снарядами можна збивати дуже дорогі, значні цілі, які є у нашого ворога.
The Ukrainian military celebrated the arrival of 2 Patriot batteries from the US and Germany in April. These missiles, by contrast, cost $4 million to fire, but they can shoot down ballistic and hypersonic missiles at long range. Last March, we saw the impact of a rocket strike on an apartment block in Kyiv. The mayor of the capital, Vitaly Klitschko, was there, and Olya Timoshuk from a neighbouring block.
It's 50-50, either you get hit or not.
Now the block has been rebuilt, better than before, complete with Phoenix mural. And Olya no longer thinks she might have to leave the city.
I sleep better at night, to be honest. Sometimes I don't even hear the sirens. So, I go to sleep and I know that I will wake up in the morning, actually. I believe in that more than I did last year, to be honest. And now it's easier. Yeah, feels better.
And what do you feel about the guys who are manning the air defences?
Oh, they're heroes. Imagine the partners who wanted to give us the new weapons. They were like, oh no, it takes too long to learn how to use them. And our guys go there, learn how to do stuff, and bam, we're protected. That's great.
But last month saw an onslaught, and while 154 missiles were shot down, 18 got through, killing 5 people. Good morning. The mayor of Kyiv is therefore more circumspect.
Yes, of course. Blue sky, great weather, summer. It's peaceful atmosphere, but it's illusion.
It's an illusion.
It's illusion. It's any moment we can listen air alarm, bombing alarm. It's mean the every moment in every building can be destroyed from Russian missiles.
But you have the air defense.
And Russians use right now the ballistic rockets.
Kyiv is full of outdoor cafes and bars. After the Russians were pushed back from the outskirts last spring, many people reverted to their old life, deciding that the odds of being hit by a missile or drone were acceptably small. Sometimes it's hard to remember this is a city at war. The contrast with the destruction and relentless fighting in the east is stark. The air defence crews prepare for another night. The safety of the capital's civilians is in their hands.